Be part of the Listening Radio every Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. to 12 midday for authentic conversations and sharing experiences on the brunch. For entertainment, join our Drive Time crew on Mondays for international and national sport updates. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays on The Drive with The Vibe for entertainment news and celebrity gossip. On Thursdays, entrepreneurship and mentoring. And to get you started for the weekend with top trending songs on the DJ's Vibe every Friday. All this from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Enjoy your Saturdays on the Fun Box from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for laughter, relaxation, and family moments. And no, we do not forget the little ones. Bedtime stories at 8 p.m. We measure our success by how we wow our customers and listening audience. Stay tuned, for this is Radio Fry Fry on 97.1 FM.
Mama, you don't saw me clothes? Mama!
Yes.
What do you they do?
I don't saw the skirt though. I just the top from now left.
What do you mean by not saw the skirt? Momo service not start and they keep us saying
Give me 25 minutes, man. I just the top from wait.
Mama, I don't get time.
Wait, 25 minutes. Now I had a
Lights don't go.
Hey, mommy, you know wait, lights don't go. So wait, my one go quick up like this junction. I might go buy headset to put on.
Mama,
Give me 30. Give me 30 minutes and they can't quick.
Headset agent on Sunday. But you not get free money.
I feel money.
Give me your meter number.
Oh,
You dey pay me money back.
what do you mean? 00.
Don't let lights out affect your work. Use AfriMoney to buy top up for your Edson meter. Dial *161 *2 *2 *1# now and top up your Edson meter anytime, any day.
Ah, mommy, the lights not clear. I feel money now magic, mommy. The mommy you tough, the mommy you kind of there.
Mama,
Make clothes.
Happy Silver Jubilee Local Commercial Bank. Bank of choice. RC Bank, we are stronger than ever. Enough money.
From 1999 to 2024, we don't the present. We don't follow and grab, they don't enough. Look now we they lead them. Local Commercial Bank, the bank of choice number one at the country. Number one at the country. Usabi OST, sit couple day, open account now we bank today, we get paid, couple card, Visa card for you day to day. Management and staff, keep it safe, you money safe, keep it go life, you go grab and we get you back. They say family sick, depending on the road. Not the road. They say family think they bet. And not the road.
From eastern to western, now we the people and defend. From Freetown to letter, if I'm taking not the pen. From Barclays Bank, now Local Commercial Bank. Now we na master sabi, now we the top the charts. Experience it. 25 years, not to 25 days. Internet banking there. Digital banking with the top best grade.
Depending on the road. Not the road. They say family think they.
It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on
your chapter. That's your journal. That's your life story. Finance is important too. It's very important.
Very key.
If not, I'm not sure if you're going to survive this. this 2025. Me, I'm not sure.
All your plans there.
No. And with financial planning, we want to ensure that, savings come in. So this year for 2025, if you've never saved before, well, we have a wonderful guest that's going to be, helping us, guiding some of our thoughts on how we can plan.
Yeah.
Save, and so that we can invest on things and then later have a more relaxed life. You don't have to worry too much. It's all part of financial planning. But as always, we start with the verse of the day, and the verse of the day is coming from Luke 14:28, and it says, "For which of you, desiring to build a tower, does not first sit down and count the cost, whether he has enough to complete it?" It's true. Like, if you want for billows, right? We just go no more. You get for begin first for say, okay, almost na cement, almost na sansan, almost na iron rod. Like, you they count the thing them. And then now you get for no, like, okay, well, now 1 million I get. What's that they will get with that 1 million towards this house I want for bill? So now that the verse of the day they talk about.
And the quotes of the day they come up from Dave Ramsey. He said a budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went.
Oh my God. Me every month I'm asking, where did it go?
I had 1,000, like, I just passed by Shaka Stevens Kids and it all went, where?
And like, we all anticipate to get paid every month, right? And by the time you receive salary, you're like, listen, it only lasted 2 days. What happened? You had too many debts to pay for. But as always, we're here till 12 midday today. My own voice that you're hearing is Brigitte Dalton Sise.
And mine is Mary Kogoma.
And we have a wonderful guest inside the studio. Your name?
Albert Beer.
Albert Beer. Yes. And if you want to also have a look and see who's Albert, who's this Albert Beer that's talking, just go on our Facebook at Radio Fry Fry. Just type Radio Fry Fry and you'll be able to see us there. You go under our live link, you send in your comments, whatever experience you want to share, or maybe have a question you want to ask, and you can do the same as well on our phone line, our studio line, which is 088-971-971 for you to be part of the conversation. Text, WhatsApp message, WhatsApp call, normal call, we're all available for you, but we definitely only open the call lines inside the second hour, yes. So at first, we're going to go through the conversation so that you understand where we're at. And, the first hour, Mary is going to lead this conversation with Mr. Beer. And, we're going to learn a few things with regards financial planning. Like we said, if you have never planned, now is the time to plan. If you don't have like a pre-thought on like, where am I going in this life? We're going to help you, because part of where you're going, your roadmap in life, it definitely includes finances.
Yeah.
And with regards to financial planning, first you need to get a job. You need to get something. Yeah, that brings income. Yeah, that brings income. People need to see value first. So I think we should start there, because some people would want to plan their finances, but they don't have no value to offer to anybody.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
No, you're perfectly right. You need to have a source of income. You need to definitely have a source of income. So with the source of income, then you now start to think about, okay, with this income that I'm having, how am I going to spend it? Because that is actually what financial planning is all about.
Exactly.
It's about how do you want to get more money and how do you want to spend this money. Okay, so that is what it's all about. So you cannot plan around something that
does not exist.
So it has to exist in the first place. So if you are not working, then maybe this is a challenge. Either you find a job or you create a job for yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then listen, don't come and put false idea in your mind. Sierra Leone is not that place where you just go walking around and you just find thousands of jobs just available. I mean, the rest of the world is the same. It's a bit difficult to get jobs, but Sierra Leone is even worse. So the second part of what Mr. B is saying of like creating employment for yourself or something to do is very, very important. And it can come in so many different forms. It depends what your skill set is, what your passion area is, what your drive is, what your God-given talent is. It all depends on some of those things, and that would guide where you should now start so that you can start earning an income. But we'll continue with the conversation.
So as we have already said, the first thing is to get a job.
after you have gotten or creating a job, now more can learn how to plan the money where they get. Because I feel like that's what most people face when they have a job. The first thing they want to do is just to any money that comes. They had plans before, so they're going to do everything on that plan, and there is no time to actually sit down and plan diligently or wisely how to spend your money. And at the end of the day, they're always complaining, me I add up, but you work. Me I not get money, but how you they use your money? And they don't even have any idea how they spend that money. So today, as we don't say, you will listen to it, one can just help you, not to teach, but help you for using money wisely. And we get Mr. Bia, when a very professional financial planner for can teach you a bit, even me way to do it. But Mr. Bia, as we have already started the conversation, and you already stated that financial planning is a way or a process to manage your finances to achieve your personal, professional, or long-term goals. Because as we have said, when you're planning, is about meeting goals, not to for any side attraction or this can, because when you have money, as them pay, we they earn salary, as them pay salary, so every thing they come around Fambul. I don't know if they know the time where they pay you.
Your village people, they start calling.
As soon as the alert comes in.
Yes. And the problem, now something where you not go say, you go look over. You want to help.
Yeah.
So if you don't plan the resources well, because even when we are coming to talk, we'll talk about emergencies, like something you leave for emergencies.
Some people, emergencies every day. It's every day.
Emergencies.
Every day is emergency.
Because not only the big emergencies, but sickness. You might fall sick. All those types of emergencies will come along. So more just start first, like holistically, waiting financial planning. I've already started. It's about managing your to short-term or long-term goals, but holistically, for me, family understand inside Creole more, because now people are like the one day they get short, maybe daily income, we go start with that day. Market to my how for plan that you money the way they sell every day. May you not can put some per food no more. How for save them money, then they will come to monthly income earners, how for plan their money back. So we'll start with the basic first. Like you don't market to my way they sell you. How we get shop, how for plan there, half money then they.
Yeah, I think are two basic terms actually, finance and planning.
Yeah.
So for you, it feels like a big jargon, not to be big jargon on a small term. Anything you refinance, no more so we are talking about money. Okay, there are 5 loans, 10 loans, 20 loans. So the mommy. So that is actually what we are talking about. So now in a finance, of course, plan now. We all know say plan for do it waiting. You want to do and how you want for do them in order for make you achieve a particular goal, something you want to achieve. So now in a plan. So if you want for blend the two together, so we get for talk say financial planning get for do now a process, and we get for understand now a mental process. It involves the mind.
It does.
You are sitting and you are thinking. If I have $1 million now. How do I want to use that million? Do you understand?
Yeah.
So how you want to spend them? So, but remember, if you get them, so please take notes. Again, for do it how you want to get them, and how you intend for it in spend them.
Yeah.
So all of these things get for take place not the mind. It involves a lot of energy for sit down, think. Well, some man go say for meditate. Well, I don't know if meditation they okay now. But you know, you see some man they sit down, you put your in just so
tell you,
they watch fight. So what happen? Say man they think. So, but really, it's a mental process. Okay, so the planning takes place from the mind, and from there now. You need for right time. You need just get now your mind is stay up there.
Yeah.
No. You get for now right time. And then as to the right time, because that right now are they now the planning day actually. So basically financial planning, like I said just now, therefore do it how we intend for raise money and how for spend that money.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So basically it's like for do it. So it can be for the short term, now, how you want to raise and get money now. Or it can be for the medium term in the next 2 to 3 years. How do you intend to raise money and then survive?
Yeah.
Okay. Or it can be in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
There are people who have 15 years plan. I've seen a friend.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Masterclass. Is it on the 15 year plan? So I generating 2025 to 20 something.
Wow.
2075.
I'm telling you. So 50 years from now, the man has a financial plan. That's the fact, really. So that is really so. But remember, those plans are tailored towards achieving. They plan because you are achieving something. Okay, that particular something we call within goals. Okay, which is so desire about. So basically, that's really financial planning there about. And when you do this planning here, you get for make sure say we get one word we can use. The bookman can call them smart. You get for make sure say you smart in this you plan. Meaning you get for make sure say you plan very specific. Okay, waiting you want forget. Who say you want forget them from? Waiting you want for spend them per. How you want not on waiting. So there it has to be specific. It get for be clear. Really. So if then because for example, if say I give 1 million, how you go do them? Mobile, I want buy phone. Oh no, I want buy car. So it's still not clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so because so I don't know we need to understand that in planning we get for the plan get for be smart.
Yeah.
Meaning you get for be specific.
Yeah.
Okay, so man can say and simple. Okay, because that's simplicity meaning get something concise. But whatever the case is, the focus is on the S. It's about making sure that it is something that is clear that people can see and know that okay, this is what the person is planning towards.
Yeah.
So we really point it towards the goal. Okay, and then we get the M, of course, where they talk about that it will be measurable. Okay, so for example, can be I want for save 50,000 leons monthly. Okay, monthly every month I want to save 50,000 leons. Okay, and then how much are you earning? You're not going to earn 5,000 leons. They say you want to save 50,000 leons a month.
Yeah.
Is that clear? So that is where comes the other aspect. The R we'll go to later.
Yeah.
But the 50,000 leons is a figure. It is measurable.
Yeah.
Can you? Were you able to save this 50 or not?
Yeah.
So 90M they talk about actually, and then of course the A they talk about attainability or the achievability. How is it? Can you achieve this?
Yeah.
Is this attainable? So now, for example, how can you be earning 5,000 leons per month? You want to save 50,000 leons.
Yeah.
Is that really attainable? Okay. Is that really achievable? So that is why the R is there for in terms of it being realistic.
Yeah.
Okay. Because our plans have to really be realistic. Most of us, the problem is, what you need to understand, plan is not a wishful thinking. You understand? It is not a wishful, I wish. No, not a wish. No. So many people engage in wishful thinking and they think they are planning.
Some of us wish the whole year.
Exactly. So, what do we need for? So, because if we plan is smart, then the plan don't become something we workable, meaning we achievable overall now.
Yeah.
So we get for ensure say so one. So like we rightly say. You get for do it how that money they receive daily.
Yeah.
Now let's say you get source of income.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how you therefore spend that money daily.
Yeah.
So waiting at the focus now for say basically now for make you learn how you go for spend that money properly.
Yeah.
And the tool they push now that you get for be a smart way.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think
and the last part, sorry, not time bound because some man not get time.
Thank you very much.
You know they go no
time
more.
bound,
Yes,
exactly.
like
Thank you very
for
much,
1 month or like for 1 year.
Exactly.
6 months. This 50,000 way they can save now for how long?
How long?
Like nine make Osusu can come inside.
Thank you very much.
Osusu na one part of like financial planning.
Exactly.
And that supports saving with like the smart goals that you're explaining about, because usually there's something specific that the person wants to achieve. So man go say, well, I want for pay me rent so time.
That's what you want to do the money.
Or I want for like invest money pan business.
Exactly.
So if I go pan this Osusu, say 6 months I go don't get that money.
Exactly.
So man go say like they want for bill.
Buy
or married or something.
Or you want for add party markets money. Okay, so if you want add party markets money for none of now fish they sell. In the next 1-2 months, you want begin do bonga dry fish, and then you want for add in G-blocks, Jakato. So how do you expand? Like expansion will take place. How you intend for goodie? Okay, how long you think say it will take you? So just like we rightly mentioned about the time bound. They get for be clear because you know go just get plan no more. You did it forever.
Exactly.
No. You get forget timing. You get forget a limit.
And part of some of our planning, even when it comes to like running a business, right? Let's take like somebody will get corner shop. If I plan me finances them properly, I need for over a period of time gauge waiting people then they buy the most inside my shop.
Yeah.
Because if not, if I don't plan myself, say after 1 year, I want to upgrade the shop to so, and then I not get, like you're saying, the goals or realistic things I'm setting to understand how I'm going to get there, then having the shop is not an issue, but in all sustainable. Because you're not focusing as well on what really brings income in.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a very key issue because normally when people talk about financial planning, their mind just goes spending.
Exactly.
True. Yeah.
Normally it's spending. And that happens a lot for people for the working class environment. Because for them, they know already the source of the income. So they don't see it as an issue, as something that is like a hard nut to crack to say, okay, where else I will get the money from? But for you, get out shop in a corner, just like how you put on so. You get for think about, you get for plan around how to get more money. So that is where you get for come to the points for really assess your products, your service that they offer. Okay, so that's the first stage for you for come for do that self assessment. So among the biscuits there, so among them chingom there, among them diabetes there, then drinks there, who's one more the sell pass in company because when you get that clarity, when you get that understanding, it saves you cost. Instead of you go buy more of Sprite, where you say now people elect for that particular environment, you now push that money towards that particular trend.
And then you gain more.
And then you gain more, exactly. So it's about planning both aspects. Planning both aspects, very important. One not for be left out. You left one out, the other one the suffer.
They suffer too. And some people like you notice more than people they will not to get they not eat shop level, but then they sell them small to them. And then Google puts on some side where the thing that they sell person not even one
interested
in that area. Like go sell cola or something like Sportwood where people don't even get access.
They expect to make it sell location. So you see, location because accessibility counts. How do the customers meet you? Where can you guys meet? So location is very, very important. So those are all because the location, the branding, the marketing, all of them, they part of the planning of the income. Exactly. You think so? You need for kind of ready for a made a sell program. You think so? So you don't you need for go higher. You think so? This can be one way for open. For make you get access to more customers. It's all part of the plan.
So just for make I get clarity of what you don't say. You just say financial plan, not about financial spending.
Exactly.
Not financial raising of income.
It's about how you raise the money, how you raise them, and how you spend
planning. I have a plan for spending money.
Because even for the working class, we just say things maybe the non-working class are the more for the think about how for raising money. But no, remember Genesis, multiple streams of the rivers. Had them be the supply water at the Garden of Eden. Different sources actually. So multiple streams of income is so important for the working class. We need to understand that. Me and you two know say that by month alone. By the time they say the 15th.
You don't plan for spending.
After today, also London, it's finished.
It's because looking at the operational cost alone for the lights, the water, transportation. So definitely, you self back need for begin think about. Okay, you've been doing well, planning around how to spend. But what about start to think about how to add to what you are earning already? Okay, so maybe that will lead you. So that is where the idea comes about in terms of spending. Maybe that will make you begin think. Say, okay, if I be take a ready from Lumley, maybe now this is the time for me to start to take Waka Fine. Or people will see you taking Waka Fine. Waka Fine. Yes, because there is a goal to be achieved.
Exactly.
Okay, there is a goal to be achieved. And what is that goal? You want to add to your streams of income. So maybe your goal might be to start a business. Okay, that business they run, we are not there, but they bring in something for me. So whatever type of business, maybe you want for saver, maybe a keke, you want for buy, you put on a streets for you, or taxi, you put on a streets for you, or you open that shop. You fair one person the candy where they sell for you every day. But we need to understand that if not the one job no more, corruption they near use.
They knock at your door
constantly.
So
I agree with his idea on multiple streams of income, even when you are in a family setup, or in a home, or in a relationship or partnership with people. for example. But if you're in a home, for example, I'm living with my parents, right?
Yeah.
And I'm of age where I can contribute to income
Running
coming
up
in.
yeah.
So rather than just leave the burden to one person, like you say, one source of income is really a problem. It means that even things that your parents might want to do for you or for the future, they will not be able to because you're resting all your burden on them.
Yeah.
But if everybody actually contribute, because there's different streams of income coming, you say, you know what, mama, me they pay
The
lights bill every month. Then you don't take that day off you, mama. That money they take and go put on by other thing.
Exactly.
Or if you say, okay, I contribute towards the rent, I don't get 15 million, but I get 2 million. Then they back the able help. So the different streams is very important. Even in a relationship, some man go say, no, me, I just want to be housewife. I don't want to work better. I don't want to do the. No, you just strain the relationship and the home and the marriage. If the two of you are able to contribute to the home, it makes living a lot more easier. And then the financial status of your home is more stable. Because as well, part of financial planning is also planning for the unknown. Because the other day we had a conversation, expect the unexpected, which most people don't plan for in finances. To say, what if my husband doesn't have a job anymore? What if something happens to him? Or what if my wife doesn't have a job anymore? What would now happen? Would the kids be able to go to school? Would we be able to like run this business? Some people don't think that far, and they limit it to like now and day-to-day basis rather than thinking about what is to come later. So like the multiple stream of income is very, very important for consider, not to just like waiting Mr. Bia to say on a like working class level, but even trickle down on a low level to your house. It's very important.
If you don't sell paper, try for moving to some other place.
Yeah, exactly.
Diversify, push. You're right.
So I'm talking about goals because let's concentrate more on that for now because most people, especially when we're talking about people that are working, most times I feel like we just work and earn our salary, go the next month, work and earn our salary. There is no goal we really want to achieve. People don't want to invest in something else or maybe buy a chair in your house or improve on your status of living. People just want to, okay, you don't pay me, that close to a bit because I just go pay for me close, I go pay for me. Most ladies do that and they don't save to earn something better, something that tangible that they can see apart from just dressing or looking nice,
looking good.
So I want us to concentrate on that. How can people save, even though it might be steps, it might not just be immediate, but to emphasize on the fact that we can save to better our lives. Even the home, you and your wife can contribute. Maybe you don't have, you have these wooden chairs and you want to improve on the status of living, or even the children. Say the picky don't go, they primary school now, they go government school, we know. But what about college? How can we start saving for college? People don't, they go once maybe they can go college first and they start thinking about college fee, and maybe they say the picky they go college, you don't pass, how much will be the pay or how much the budget. So how can we start really saving, even as we have spoken about raising, how to raise. Now, how can we start to save for the future or for, even if it's a short-term goal, it can just be like, as I say, a simple thing like chair, when not just 1,000 units, you just put in your house. At least people in Canada, you say, the last year can I use this? And they see the improvement that happen in your life, and people don't really think about that. So I want us to emphasize on that a bit.
Yeah, financial goals are very important, and those goals actually are part of your daily living. For example, you say you said you want to build a house. Just for example, you want to buy a chair. Okay, because it's about improvements, decoration. You want to furnish your place. You want it to look better and more comfortable, not just for you, but for those that are coming in. But as you remember saying that you go for make the parlor look fine, you get for take within money. Okay, so if now you go for build a house or for buy a car, you don't have for pile, then they also go for take within money. So those goals actually forms your financial goal. Okay, that is what I want to achieve. If you want to get more money in the bank account, that becomes within a financial goal. Okay, so because the financial goal for really the points towards how you intend for either increase your income or how you intend for also spend the money. So now that direction also the points towards. So in terms of because in terms of how the person capable for doing things and they, so basically I can start on this way. What do you for do? Now this. Do you know why the people spend the way they spend? because there is lack of discipline. And do you know what financial planning does? Financial planning fosters discipline.
Yeah.
It's a tool. It's a tool for discipline. That is what financial planning does. It tells, because you want to tell yourself what you are going to do and how you are going to do it.
And it requires sacrifices.
Exactly. And that is where the discipline comes in. Okay? So you want to start for begin plan yourself. How you go start? Spend some salary quiet, yeah? Sit down there. Like I tell you in a mental process.
Yeah.
And then all you pen your paper, and then don't begin think. Start with the income. Who can pull money? Who can get money? Write all the source of income. Them. For example, if you look at 2, 3 side, write them and write the amount and write the amount where you get. Because it can be a plan if there is no figure.
Yeah.
So let us understand it. It becomes a financial plan when there is a figure.
Sure.
Okay. That is why, for example, even when people talk about budgets, this basic definition for budget is just a plan of action that is expressed in monetary terms. You want to do marketing. Okay. That's an idea. So how much is going to cost us to do marketing? Now it don't become a budget, because of the currency we attach to them. So before you put the currency, before you put the amount in, write for what's in your source of income. Write them. And then ask yourself the question, am I satisfied with this? Am I okay with this? So as you write them, yes, at that moment you can decide for write back the income and then see the total. Initially, when you write it, just the total, you go glad. Let's say 10, now 3 side they work, they give you, and let's say 10, and a 30. You say, man, they make fine cash, man. That's good. Then the next 24 do now, go down to the expense system. Write all waiting you spend on. Okay, just write them. What you spend on? Write. Whether not for transportation, whether not for this, whether not for that, whether not for that. Just write everything, top up, list them. Me can normally categorize me on them into I get spiritual. I get, like I say, spiritual commitments. With me tithing. So if my offering is planned, and you're gonna,
that should be.
And you're gonna judge. No matter what you preach, I don't forget. Me and my wife, we know how much you give every Sunday. We're going to church.
No matter you preach, that money.
Every time you preach, they go to pass the Holy Spirit. Tell us, okay, brother, can give. So if you want to go to church, before they go to church, I know most of the work out. So now exact. Okay, so write it there. Put all of those informations there. So categorize them. You can get me spiritual. I can get, for example, childcare. So if you get picking them, there should be heading. How do you know this? Then pampers, then the food, then clothing, then this. Nice. List those things down. And then if you get you get at times there are some commitments you get for family commitments. So those type penny you get to parents, brothers, sisters. Not watch them by the eye. Write them down. Okay, so. When you want to write something, they can out to some operational things and what's in the happen at yours. Okay? And then write again, then transfer all of those few things, just write them down. So by the time you write all them things and they down, then begin watch the one already writes. Who's one really will make sense.
Thank you, priority.
You understand?
Yeah.
And that is where the planning comes in. Because in planning, you want to prioritize, can I say your priorities? Because everything at times
is a priority.
All to priority. So now priority on top priority. So you want to really look at them and say, okay.
Assured, like because this one.
This like you wait, can it wait?
It's all 50,000. Okay, Lord, just make it 10,000.
So that you are now at that level. That's where you are now presently. Okay, so in terms of the expenditure. So basically what I'm trying to explain is what you read initially. So that's one way you can plan is to start by doing a budget. So I'm not going to just call the word budget. Because less of nonsense na big word. So this is what they explain on our budget they prepare. Like I say, in a plan of action. Okay, your activities them we get within money where you don't put money against. Okay, you don't express on monetary terms. So that is one way you can be able to plan around. That is one tool that can be used to plan your expenses. Okay, so by having a budget. So monthly budget, okay, and me, I know how much I spend per month. You ask how much I spend per month, I go tell you on transportation. I know we know most of the commodities now host per day. Yes, so if I add me contingency, it is fixed. It is there. No, so if I therefore go order extra 1 2 worker, we don't calculate already. Madam no must they add per the money for give me for counts.
Wow.
So
Yeah, that's strict
so
budgeting.
that is actually the
very
area of
disciplined.
budgeting. So you have to do those budgets, please. You get for them, and how do you do the budget? Like I said, I write all and things and they down. Then you write almost, say you spend per them. So for example, for me, I did Angola. Why they take a care from? So why it's so easy to check. I they take a care from Angola to Lumley na 8 leons. From Lumley to my office na 15 leons. Almost I don't spend so 23. That means I don't spend back 23 for going out. So for the day on transport to and from, almost I don't spend 46. Then within the tongue, for example, also Akaya. So I got for that like now 10 leons it cost me. I got for go back 10 leons. So 20 leons. You don't go almost 66. You understand? So now then I go for buy top up. Almost top up I would need for the day. Well, me I don't know. Me know the calls no more. I mean now we make local WhatsApp.
Not talk long thing.
Yes. So basically 20 leons maximum is added. Almost you don't go so 86. And then you go one for buy a drink or water because one way for save cost if you don't marry, me wife thinking so they do deliberate about just prepare a nice lunch.
Well.
So the lunch just yes, exactly. So by the time you buy one drink or water, 20 leons is enough. So at the end of the day, 100 leons is enough.
Imagine.
Per day.
Yeah.
It's enough.
Some people 100
so do you know that?
Yeah.
So that 100 leons is
200.
enough per day. That's 100 leons. It's enough for day. Because 100 leons multiplied by 7 days, you are spending 700 leons on just these things. Because you get for kind of church, Saturday involved back.
Yeah.
So you are spending 700 leons. So if you are here, you partner now, they spend 1.4 per week. So that make it important because do you know why?
I don't think I'm so
Where you know they think and so you dey say because na 10 leons they give, na 5 leons they give, na 20 leons they give. They say na small money they spend. But when you put it now in total, then you now start to say, that's what I spend.
And you forget another job.
So initially the money na be 30. Now just 1 week or 2, now they spend. Just let's assume. That is not a home like where I so now multiple sources of income. Now one man did it. We don't come to the picket. These are just on transport, basically.
Problem.
So money not carry.
These are 1.4 per week. So money not carry. No.
1.4 per week.
So multiply 1.4 by 4 weeks in a month. You are talking about how much? The 1,000 leons and 4,000. The 4 by the 4 and 16, 5,600 leons. I know my dispenser. For the month. So 30 minus that 5.6. It all left now. They talk about 400.
Yeah.
The money don't go up. Now we cannot to
salary
food.
Don't
How much are you consuming per day for?
With a fast.
It's not
at this rate we're fasting.
1 out of 3.
Yeah, because 5 million something with a fast.
So,
it's okay.
So how much are you spending on food? So now the question is, we want breakfast, we want lunch, we want dinner. It's not a bad idea, but is it necessary? Can lunch also serve as dinner? So now these points now they begin think, say yes, maybe lunch get for serve as dinner for some time and some time no, or even the breakfast and then lunch get for sometimes that rest and get for the 2 hours or something as 0. So the 0 or 110 or 101. So this is the point that you start to take because
calculations
now
are important.
the woman get for submit in budget to you.
Yeah.
Say now the market now so it is Let's just assume roughly, worst case, per week, they spend 500 leons. That's the assumption that there is a bag of rice. We now 1,000 separately under. Assumption that you get per mine, you get oil and bag, get your own cost. Where if you put it on close to 2,000, so you talk so. Then you spend 500 leons per week for buy.
At this
so
rate,
500 times
this
4.
Calculation, that 20 million you need for salary.
So 500 times 4, now 2,000 you talk about so for food number.
Yeah.
The money they increase. They can't do the picking in Pampers now. You can't do this now. You can't do in that.
No, not born yet.
So long not So now make what happen. A very important for right time. For right time. So the plan you always talk about now. That time we take for Sudan for right in there carefully for take it for right then. Then the planning. You take it right. All you want all day from stay calm, go back, come back. How you spend for the day. When you write them because remember the quotes we talk about. They say budget. It's a budget. What's in?
Not for plan, no more for more go to the quotes.
Yeah, let's not go to the quotes, please. It's a budget is telling you
Instead
Your money where to go. Instead of one, where what? Went. And then they happen.
Yeah.
I mean, you only lose. I don't. You never forget that bike will take 10. The other bike 10. The other side 15. The real man who enjoy me to okay, my have to 20. So even if I get for give money, if I don't be part of the budget.
I like
No. Me mommy, not a big me doing the day. No. And not saying allowance entitled. My younger brother no say why get allowance. We're not gonna take it for discuss. Yeah. Because I tell him, build your life around the allowance. I build my life around my own allowance.
Exactly.
Because your wife there in the back, your wife back gets forgetting your allowance.
Yeah.
Because not all thing go once you want make it catch.
Yeah.
So you get forget your allowance. Yeah. You get for one, and then they are away from your own maintenance. Those are all things. You go for buy clothes, you go for buy this, you go for look good, you go for look good. Those are all parts of the expenses. So there are times they begin wonder if I need 5 coats, 6 coats, 10 coats, 8 coats.
Wait.
So it all depends.
When you plan, you did not
things
say I don't need for spend extra per den kind thing there. Yeah.
Because when we not write anything in there, now in they make we always feel say the money not they do.
Yeah.
And when the money not they do, you cannot talk about savings.
True.
Okay, you cannot talk about savings.
Yeah.
You start to talk about savings when you realize say the money surplus.
Yeah.
And for many money this surplus, it requires a lot of sacrifice. You have to let go of a lot of things. Like we'll talk about priority. Priority. So that is how we actually can plan ourselves financially. Write what you are getting, write how you are spending that money, and sit and think.
Yeah.
This is why they spend this money also. On then things they are
Necessary
or not necessary. You understand? Is it does it really make sense for me to spend this much on these things? Do I need an iPhone 16 now or not? So because all of these then questions, that's why they say yes or no to depend on your goal. Assuming you get a goal, I'm going back to where you started of furnishing your parlor. And then they pay you how much per month. So the question is, how much do you think? And they don't go check for one chair no more. Now around 10,000 on the average for one chair. The carpets there around 2,000 because you have to do an estimate for that day. Let's say it for cost you around 15 to 20,000 for furnish the place, and then you are earning 5,000 loans with all the expenses that they call soon. So you still need because now when you save, now you're able for spend on them things. So how much do you think you need for save? And for how many months in order for do that particular for achieve that particular goal day? So you can only know that when you are able to clearly outline them. When you clearly outline them, now then you get the decision for saying no, you out, okay, hey KK, wait. Work fine, move. And bike, we start for go 10 grand. That means say nothing. What if I time conscious? Say, okay, now when I bike in 15 minutes, okay, now what if I employ time management? So for go, we be say some 7 o'clock today, inside 15 minutes, I left, I take bike, I rush, I reach on time. What about I left 1 hour ahead now? I take a care, so I don't save 5 millions. Do you understand? And then you get there. All my arrive.
No matter
not to what you count.
It's true.
That's the most important thing. So once you get them things and they clear, you're able for pull and then they make those are hard decisions. And that make us now you safe. Not supposed to do one for you. Hard decisions for saying nothing this month, yes. I want because even the spray. Some man is spray now 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
Go buy 50,000 spray 5.
And you know they just not mix. So is it necessary? But do you know that like what we discussed the last about integrity? People will do this because they know say mass in a corner. But for you, a lack integrity, you cannot.
I was about to get there.
You cannot. You cannot live your life that way.
Sure.
You understand? Because you have to live within your means. You understand? You want to be content. You want to live within that particular framework.
I want to we emphasize small on that because even when it comes to the financial planning or getting a source of income, some man they think of the fast way to be rich or wealthy. Like you say, if I look at my life and my circumstances and the choices I've made, almost that one they amounts to first. Maybe in my planning, it also has to affect the decisions I'm making.
Exactly.
Like when you've been beginning for like narrate now the budgets one by one, almost this cost. Some man like draw the bomb picking. You understand? They're not even financially planned for that one day. And now when they check the list, okay, this is how much I spend now without picking. If I can't add picking inside the mix, almost down there, get for. And then now because me means of income not they allow me for go beyond that, like you say, the mass kind side, or for thief money, or for going to fraud, or I don't know, for cheat somebody anyway out of their own genuine income, so that you go able cater for these extra decisions that way you don't make, where you know like consider them properly, and it affects we as a nation, because if you think about like, if I want for rent house, right? If I live within my means, because other conversation we've spoken about starting small, and there's nothing wrong in humble beginnings or small beginnings. It's fine. It allows you to understand how to plan yourself better as you go on stage by stage. You're able to manage yourself very well. But say like I'm unemployed, right? And most people fit into that category. I want for rent house. Then person they will help me for rent house. Rather than I stay within my means, that even if that person not able to afford for pay the rent, me they able afford for pay the rent, like at any stage where they say plan for the unexpected. What if that person loses their job? So some man go rent $2,000, $5,000 house, because not so then they pay. Because they want for like meet up to a lifestyle or standard where then don't dream, as you say, it's all in your head, where you don't think about, you don't dream of them, and you want for attain them in the shortest way possible, not considering waiting na you own contribution to this dream way they can dream.
Exactly.
Because if, for example, me rent now $2,000, $5,000 or $3,000, and not get work, then the person back lost in job. That means say I get for like the standard of living it drop sudden.
You come back not gone.
Exactly. That's one.
Exactly.
It like suddenly drop, and then even for you, it places you in a place of now feeling worthless, depressed, lifestyle, but you set unrealistic, like you said, goals and standards for yourself. If I've been realistic enough to say, you know what, I don't get money now, but I get person where they help me. If the person not there for help me, 10 million rents, are they able to pay for them? 2 million rents, are they able to pay for them?
That's the question.
Yes.
Be real with yourself.
But some people don't do that in the planning or the setting of the goal, like you said.
Exactly.
And so like it creates space now for do bad things where they affect you.
You know, young lady, you want now go push you for go outside, friend people all over. Because, and please don't plan finance around people.
Exactly.
When that's what I picked up. You don't plan finance around people.
Sure.
Plan it around yourself. Your own source of income, not around the source of income of others, because it is never sustainable. That is not financial independence. Financial independence is the ability for you to own your own wealth, create it, build it. Where you own them, you own.
Please repeat that one. Repeat. The need for clean your ears. Mr. Bia, they talk to you. Clean your ears. If it be planned around you,
around you,
with
money.
a fail that side there.
Yeah, exactly. No, not around. So,
and that's why some man like can sit down lazily, like for the day, because I actually not plan myself. I don't really think say I get for contribute to anything. I'll just relax and spend the day, because I know somebody is going to be paying for my house bill, my EDSA, my this. But then, like you say, if I plan myself around that person and then that person disappears,
exactly.
How do I pay EDSA? Pass I begin big. Yeah.
Or you do waiting really no for.
Yeah. So it's very important. And then we get some like skilled young people just before we go on a break. We get like 5 more minutes before we go on a break. You get some skilled young people like in my own area where I'm at in Juba. You get some man they where they help for tote water or collect dirty. But you see them people then self not the plan. Because I they consider almost at the pay the person for like full up one drum or whatever.
And not you want the host.
So if I pay that person there, for example, the person they charge me 50 leons per drum. And usually then can fill between 3 to 4 drums. Then I just me inside 2 to 3 hours. So if I work a full 8 hour shift, then that means like she says 2 or 3 homes. That means that person they able make 400 to 600,000 a day.
Exactly.
Which is like way more than possibly within an office.
Where they work for months.
So like that 600,000 where you can potentially earn or you they earn what you actually they do with them? Now, Mr. Beer, they ask you
exactly.
for.
So and most of them, because of this addiction to this.
And so you see
to
them,
bad lifestyle.
and nothing is changing.
Nothing is changing.
But actually, they have more earning power than you.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
And bike man, they see bike man, keke rider.
They all they make money pass me in my office. Then I get me baba. They all they bab me. I tell and say, it's a me they lost. I say watch. Are they bab 110 per month? That they ship twice in a month. I said because I'm money they can. I said don't say I don't calculate. If I they bab every week, almost.
I like Mr. Biao.
So because for bab now 50 millions.
Yeah.
Worst case because I'm my own friend. Now because I'm your, I don't do it for over a decade. So now I can get 30 or 40 anyone. So just imagine if I they give 30 millions for 14. Now 120 they give you per month. 120 now they give you per month for just the bab. Now they not find money that day. Then I one day. Now they get super months. So I'm not saying if not 10 or 15 of them they make pass. So until one get on they go down they pass. They see pass how many heads there. So basically so I say you know for shape now almost they say 15 millions. For bab now almost. Well, you know my man count 40. Okay, so now if I'm going to bab 40 to 80. Okay. So if I shape 30, I don't reduce the cost. So for them pay 40. Some of them pay 160. Now they can't pay less than that.
Exactly.
The man go back. So you know me tell me Friday come, second Friday come. Man, if for shape you don't need shape.
You know you timetable.
Exactly. So really, una all they make money pass with, that's a fact. All what you want for make una do. One way they able for plan yourself as a tool, now budget. And budget involves you writing those list of ways you are spending money. And then deciding on the ones you think that does not really make sense, are not helpful, remove them, and then compare to it, they generate income. So the difference, you will see if money they left in your hand, or if money they actually left in your hand. So from that point, if the money they left in your hand, you satisfy with them, now that money you want for keep, because from that money, now they begin to talk about emergency fund.
Exactly.
If surplus they nothing like emergency fund do.
Or even savings.
Mama sick.
Pass you go lens.
And really, and me not the discourage person, we not day into business for the trust money. Now more pressure on you. More pressure.
Or some people might even like take drastic actions like microfinance where they're not actually they think about like
business
properly because the rates
take micro for go
make
the
rates to pay back is very high. For go waiting?
For go make room for decorating room.
Oh wow.
It's like a polymer.
I want to tell you, China can take back the things there.
Simple.
So you see. So if you're just joining the show, this is the brunch here on Radio 55 97.1 FM. We're done there so from 10 a.m. I want to go on a short commercial break. We'll come back. Is it that microfinance that Mr.
Can continue.
Careful continue and that because come on, some of us will be ridiculous. Like you say, imagine you take microfinance for just go make room for make party for take picture for make. That's all. Those are like flirtatious things that will just disappear in a couple of moments. But microfinance is actually there for a specific reason, and you also have to understand the terms and conditions because the rates where you pay back sometimes it's 30% or 40% of waiting you don't ask. So like you get for check your income, you weigh how you generate income. Like Mr. Bia say, are they able to pay this back?
Yes.
Would they start back from the conversation? You want 50,000, but now 5 millions you they earn. Then you want to save 50,000 or you need for pay that microfinance when at 50,000. How are you going to make that? Native. That's all that's left. It's to steal. And that cannot be your plan in life. So you really have to cut your coat according to your size, as they always. You see that line? It's very, very important. According to your material.
According to the material.
If the size, if you bob the clothes not go to sew the material na 1 yard, sew the 1 yard style. No go sew that style.
That's
not go sew down. When na 1 yard you get.
Exactly. So it's very important. I mean, we're joking and laughing about it, but these are actually serious things. We want to go on a short commercial break, and when we'll come back, we'll continue with the conversation. Stay tuned.
So you mean say you sabi cook?
If I cook cassava leaf for you, you go bet your finger.
Cassava leaf? Na my favorite place as than dey.
If not a way you dey in hurry, I for don't cook am for you.
Me? Dey in a hurry? Who you call cassava leaf? Get outside you go. I don't cancel all thing. Go cook. Any problem?
Me? Problem? Will I go cook the cassava leaf for you?
Wife material.
Bamako, 40 yards. Na me. Hello, Aminata. Teach me how to cook as well if now. Hello? I'm cold. I get out of me airtime back down. Hey me. I don't cook me bongo.
Run out of airtime or data? No worries at all. You can now buy airtime or data for yourself or others using AfriMoney. Dial *161*3# now.
Jesus. Wife material.
Bamako. 40 yards. Nami.
I'll tell you all book for study. Wetin do you in book?
Me na chief examiner now.
But they left me.
Now we the macro commercial bank then customer performance behavior now.
I don't understand. How?
Gokel Commercial Bank don't introduce electronic questionnaire for make we as customer go assess them performance and make suggestion.
I see where people then they feel and we are going to the bank the other day. Not to that Gokel Bank customer feedback questionnaire you dey talk.
Yes. I like am. It's simple and I can complete at any side once I get the QR code.
Like how?
Just go na any local commercial bank branch, scan the QR code, click the link, complete the questionnaire, and submit them direct to the MD. Yes.
Fumble them. Epirokel Commercial Bank for improve and serve in customer there with experience.
Na Gokel Commercial Bank, customer satisfaction. Na number 1.
Rokel Commercial Bank,
the bank of choice.
Michelle Group of Companies is reliable, competent, and trustworthy in providing quality service to its wide range of clientele. Through Mishcom, we provide premium internet service, secured data connectivity, VLAN and VOI over stats and fiber to mining industries, enterprises, hospitality industries, banks. We also provide fiber to home, point-to-point, and satellite backup for Freetown and provincial regions. Through our Michelle Security Agency, called MSA for short, we provide a wide range of services that brings safety, security to our clients. Our services include Staff Guard, which also includes access and control room, customer service security, roving, mobile control, and many more. For more information, visit our head office at number 10I Sasame Lewis Road, Freetown, or call +232 73 554 616 or 232 32 554 616. Michelle Group of Companies. We are the leaders.
Yeah, family, this is Ali Melody. You already know, man. I'm there with Fry. 97.1 FM. It is what it is. It is what it is. One love.
Ayo! You know something, Fry? Now the sweetest way guy be red. If you not plant it, put on the Fry. Yes. Me na jau kate. From today, Sotego, and listening to Radio Fry 97.1.
It's a new year, and your favorite show is back again with a bang. Say hello to Radio Fry's mid-morning show, The Brunch, from Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. till 12 midday on 97.1 FM, live on our Facebook page, Radio Fry, and on our website, www.fryfry.live. Experience and enjoy authentic, thought-provoking conversations on every reality. Share your stories and let's debate over great music and so much more wherever you are. On The Brunch, we talk about everything, and I mean everything.
Again, as a reminder, this is the Brunch Show, your favorite show, where they teach you about everyday realities of life. From January, you don't make and say, we they write we all story, not so we no more with the listen, but we also in the studios, we they learn every day from the guests and what they get. And what make we your life better? At least next year, okay, you go see, say, me back me finances, don't begin go because I don't send me money, they go.
Yeah.
So they go, as we always do, they do verse and we quote one do and fast, we'll go back to the topic and talk about how exactly we forgot about financial planning. And we'll verse for today, they come up from Luke 14:28. It said, for which of you desiring to build a tower does not first sit down, count the cost, whether he has enough to complete it.
Yeah.
Sit down. This is what they talked before. He said, go on a quiet side, sit down, take book and pen, write. What's that you money they come out? It's various sources of income. Would they come to for a capsule, but more go to we quote over to you for the quote of today.
Yeah, the quote of the day was on the radio. This is not the brunch here on Radio Fry. I will get for the so take 12 midday. We open the phone lines on 088-971-971 to be part of the discussion. Me on voice na Brigitte Dalton to say.
And me on Koloma.
And we have our wonderful guest.
Albert Beer.
Albert Beer. And I like Mr. Albert.
Me
Listen,
too.
He's giving you some
life lessons.
I'm telling you, like he's telling, like, listen, you might
details.
Yeah, you might
Very.
think that it's too much, it's too strict, too much book business because that's so we can like
get excuses
for things, but it's actually not. And where you get an actual goal in life of what you want to achieve, you really have to like cut things down and really have to plan yourself and make sacrifices. Like Mr. Bia has repeated over and over again. If I want to achieve certain things in life, there's certain things I have to stop, take a pause, push it to one side, and then whatever like keeps me going in the meantime, whilst I achieve the specific goal, is what you need to maintain. But it should not be like all your life, because it can also have a detrimental effect to like your outlook in life. Sometimes as well, when we talk about planning life, which we'll get for Cam inside, has to deal with like later on in life when you're 50, when you're 60, when you're not able now get all those different sources of income. This age that you're in now, if you're in our age bracket, or maybe you've already reached 50, we can still help you to reconsider some of the ways that you're spending. But just before we went on a break, we were talking about microfinance, and a lot of people are into microfinance for the very wrong reason. It has nothing to do with investment or retirement plans or anything like that. It has to do with material things and achieving a particular status for a particular moment. And those are all wrong ideas to gauge yourself towards microfinance. And then sometimes as well, we're not looking at our actual earning, like Mr. Bia said. Waiting bang you get now you earn. If now 1 million you they earn for the month, you don't put everything the way you're supposed to spend. They want to go make birthday picture. Or you want to go na or photo shoot or go to a restaurant. Do you think it is necessary at this point in time? If you believe that it is necessary, then Mr. B is saying, cut some cost. So like for this month, rather than I take keke or bike, I take waka fine. Or sometimes I get for waka on top of waka fine. For arrive, I get for wake up. Rather than I wake up 8 o'clock because like the place not they too far because I take bike. I reach in our office by 9 o'clock. Something by 7 o'clock you get for grab left the house. So by 7 o'clock, if you don't left, because you get for take waka fire, you get for waka, but for like arrive on time, because the end goal is this month, I want for do birthday picture, I want for, but some of us are not willing to even do that. And so we take drastic action and things that have ripple effects on our lives and has terrible outcome. And so now, I earned 2,000 leons. This party where I want for making 5,000 leons. But because I don't get that extra 3,000 leons, if I did 2,000, I'm not even willing for take me money if we go make it. I just go take the microfinance. So now it's the whole 5,000 I go lent. When my salary na 2,000 plus that 2,000 I already get pending expenses. So how do they repay the finance, the microfinance back? Those are some of the like terrible decisions that we make with regards to financial planning. So I wonder we delve small into that one. They advise people on like experiences that you've seen of people and how we can restructure our mind frames on money and what actually matters and what I should actually spend my money on.
Yeah, so just like you don't clearly explain. I think you don't highlight everything. Really important. So now just a point of emphasis for make Because I'm more into microfinance presently. The one that I don't see. We go Congo markets. Me na book fees over. So I be the Congo markets. And they see the one the Kanak Panpa. You know those microfinance officers very strategic.
Yeah.
When they don't actually say can pay, you know, and pay the one delay. And they go find that batch pick it for you.
Oh wow.
Yes. So they are like the debt factors.
Wow.
So that they can run after you for pay them, you know, insult you, so many embarrassments where you will face na the hand. And I don't believe you want for continue for the facing kind of embarrassment in the day.
Yeah.
So you really want for being in a position wherein, you don't need for insult you, you're able for save you and get you. So please, microfinance not bad because I'm policy market. Okay, as a finance person. So I'm not gonna explain some of the ramifications, but let me just concentrate on you, the person now. Make sure you take microfinance for the right reasons. Please take it for the right reasons, and those reasons get for be either business expansion. I'm not going to even encourage you for take microfinance for start a business.
No, you should.
No. It is not advisable.
Because you should already know exactly.
And you have a track record of.
Thank you.
Of good profits that you are making, and now you want to expand. You want to move into something that you know will earn you 3 times what you are even going to take. So you can pay without any pressure.
And then
you are
the idea of the repayment as well is that it should be like short-lived. You understand? If I take microfinance, inside 1 to 3 months, I don't pay back.
You don't set off.
Not to something when I long term. That's where the problem comes in. Exactly.
It affects you. So please. Now that reason they make it for the take. I know some of them, for example, the last I see one woman I meet up on this place. My wife can go by one time can help him. Now I don't call Funkia. So I just overheard the conversation. The mommy say he don't go take microfinance. So he say they can add per the fish where they sell. So my question was, what happened to the money we get before this time? What don't they do with the money? Where make you need for go take as common as it is 6,000 leones for can add per the market's money. So that means really not to like now, not to more money you need. Now more discipline you need. More discipline now you need. So there are times some of una can make that mistake they back again. Because they fail for them and assess yourself. You always think say now more money I need. The more money I get, the better the business becomes. So now they push now for go to microfinance. But interestingly speaking, you go to now they say microfinance and give you back the money.
You use that way you can.
You're still where you are at.
You are still where you are.
Exactly.
So please avoid for take for other reasons like they don't highlight. Go make bad day. You they go make host. Me don't suppose to don't buy for set chair. You go pay fees now.
Wow.
It is.
I didn't recoup that money for payback.
Amaya, now the problem come. So avoid police case. Avoid trouble.
Sure.
Avoid trouble.
Even bank loans. I mean, not just microfinance. We not want for tap just on that. But even bank loans, like some man just like the idea for just get money. But that's not a plan for just get money, because even like with bank loans, some banks you can pay an interest rate of up to 20%.
20%.
So that means say like if you take 1 million, now 1,200,000 you get for payback. So you need for think how are they getting the extra 200 for paying people them back. And usually like bank loans, microfinance, like Mr. BSA, now for people that way already get a track record and it's short-lived. Honestly, it is. Like if me not a business tycoon and I already have a very good track record and I just need this bank loan just to make this particular payment. But inside 2 to 3 months, I will
pay. That payment say the count, money be saying if you not sell self, you cover the entire year.
Exactly.
Now for some, now them things in there.
Yeah. So if you don't fit into that category, they tell you say, listen, just not even think about it.
Don't think about it.
You're not even the inside you plan. Think where you are at. What's are they now? What are they earn now?
Yeah.
Not think about loan or don't think about those things because it puts you into problems.
About this issue of loan for the working class, you go take loan for buy motor car left.
Yeah.
Car well, in accounting we can send an assets, but maybe you know send a liability. Because whatever liability is an obligation.
Yeah.
So whatever takes money out of your pocket is a liability. Asset is what brings money into your pocket. If yes, the motor car now for make you go run transportation business, then you get somebody credible. Take loan for no problem. Not get issue that day. But if now for make you just swag, let feel yourself, like cruise, they are big because this motor car the car you get for need repairs, serious repairs and maintenance. fuel get for the day. Yeah, for the changing oil regularly. So
they get for
the pay the loan.
The license.
So more burden.
Exactly. Things are
they will take the license, all of the renewal. So you just account more pressure on yourself. And then
the block against you at some point.
It against you.
They make you sleep fine. You know, even like go to bed because like, hey God,
so please, now there are things that we need for understand because the working class. I've seen a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Especially when. Well, I'm sorry, but the banking sector, our friends here, they do that a lot. In fact, they encourage you to get a car loan.
Yeah.
You know, one of the banks they bank with meets me, so get car loan. I said, okay.
That's nice.
That's nice.
But I'm not there.
But I'm not interested. Well, I'm buying a car, then that would be a financial goal.
Exactly.
It would be a project. I would say I want a car in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months. And then I will now go to town. How much will it cost me? 4,000, 5,000. Okay. If I take 4,000, 5,000, look at now how I spend, what are the get, how I spend, almost the left, how I save, how many months I need for save to that amount. Okay, then this is realistic. Then that means now 6 months I need for buy this. Then I can save. Then that 6 months I buy. Are the buyer, are the user? Then the next month so they can, me mono they can full. I'm not doing any pressure. That money in first one before now the money I receive now, it is gonna bank. It is there. It is now kept safe. In fact, you ain't just gonna bank and go do please. To save is something that is good.
Yeah.
But not just the left your money in a bank. Invest your money.
Sure.
That's the thing I want to talk about. Please. You have treasury bill that is there, that is seller every now and then. The moment you get 5,000 in a bank, no left handy. You get almost percent they add 0.1 bar. Or some months I 1 million they add part of it. Some months you get savings. Then they add 1 million in cuts. SMS and cut the salad. Then they cut perspective. Then they give. So, you know, go buy treasury bill. You buy now. I think don't go to 40% or almost percent.
Yeah, 40.
So just imagine you invest only for 6 or I think that's that 20% or for 1 year 5,000 loans. Don't go take out the year done. You invest them back again. It better that 20% better off than the other. They accumulate anything. Just stop there. They say I get money in a bank. So when we want to save again, we have to be sure that we save wisely. Yeah, we not for save. Not for just take money and put her in a bank. Okay? If I yield something, there should be some interest to the add to them as well.
Indeed, with the encouragement for call on 088-971-971 to be part of the discussion. Whilst we wait for Una, we're going to talk in between because we're not going to keep the airwaves just empty like that. But we're inside the second hour, and always the second hour is for you that's listening to us. What are your thoughts? Like some of the things that we don't say, what do you think about them? Some of the things that we don't say, like you really don't take them on board. Because like some of these conversations that we can get on Radio Fry, like we can they plan the conversations. We can really they wonder like where we can bring guests or get the conversation. If people really they take them on board, like if we talk about financial planning like we're doing now, some man will say, yeah, now fine talk, then they can talk. So the idea sounds nice, but like the implementation side, after we don't come off the air and music you get for listen to, or you go about your business for the day, you really don't consider some of the things that when Mr. Beer don't say. If you don't consider them with an open mind, waiting at some of the changes that you get for make today. Starting with today. Because you're not going to say, well, wait till Mr. B, I don't say, next month. I will do it next month because right now I'm busy. I get too many things. No, if we start with them today, because I did the discipline they come
Say the almost self, 29.
Yeah.
And there's the best time to do that.
Yeah.
Because now you need for plan for February.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you need for plan for February, because already you don't need for the plan for January again.
Yeah, it's
done.
finished.
January done. So because you know they pay you after where you don't work. So what do you do? Like what the month they start. So for February, what they get for can pay you February when you receive that money. Because the January plan now for support February. The February plan now they survive in March. And so the plan they go. You understand? December if you don't plan for how you get for spend for January. Now they make Bokuma, they say, December Tranga. I can tell my website, but interestingly, you can't experience that. December, January one of the months where they get
January.
like now my own fertile months than
really?
Yes. Because there is no way why they touch me December salary.
There is no way.
Because when you pay me November ending, I know say this November now for December. So when December 15 they can like say they alert they can 15. I don't care. Because I'm going to leave with me November salary in December.
Yeah.
And then I know that my December salary is for what? January. So and then January now have to now be for what? February and February. So now actually it happens.
Nice.
So you sit down right now, begin plan for February. These are called short-term plans.
Yeah.
But from these short-term plans, I need to get small money.
Yeah.
Get a target for the year.
Ooh.
Get a target for the year. Almost you want save for the year per month. Almost you want for. So it can be ordinary savings for be a habit.
Yeah.
Because the more you save, the more you get.
Yeah.
The less you save, the lesser you get. So it can be ordinary 100 loans. Multiply 100 loans by 365 days. How much did you get? Assuming they save 100 loans every day.
Yeah.
Okay, worst case, assuming they save 200 loans per week.
Worst.
It's still better than nothing.
Yeah.
Or let's say per month, they save 500 loans or 200 loans. So if it's no money, 200 times 12, almost that they give you. Now 2.4 thousand you don't get to. Now you don't get to. Yeah, that 2.4, not gonna know who's role you go play. Pass January can. What the year done. I think you go say 2.4 is important.
Yeah.
But we must have that ability to see things. For example, I can tell the college students in our class, you have 4 years. These are the 4 years. You get beaucoup enjoyment too. Beaucoup enjoyment. All man they give you lunch. Uncle they give you lunch. They give you lunch. They give you lunch. Just the pocket. All of the member. You just they buy clothes,
Shawarma.
buy this, buy that, eat food. Even if notes, buy they buy they give you. So what about if you make a decision, say every week as a student, I will save 100 loans, and then you open an account,
Yeah.
you put deposits on the 100 loans per week. How many weeks we get that year? 52. 52 times 4 years. Multiply by that
15
100
million.
loans.
Common millionaire.
So when you are graduating, these are some of the ways you stop unemployment.
Yeah.
You already know
Do
who side
business.
for start.
Yeah.
And they really say this for the one that we get the people financially they support them.
Yeah.
Because like we say, you don't know in case you graduate
What
that
will
person know their
happen?
life again.
What will happen?
That's
Yeah.
shock. All of those things. So in case job not count time. But if you begin saving now in a campus, and so it is you save yourself. And even we are telling me so we need for now thank God the banks are done so wise. Say open accounts for your pikin.
Yeah.
So because by the time the pikin they say I'm married, you know they begin to scratch you say the money they come on. Just imagine for me pikin small, where they should take it for 20 years. Every month they save for a pikin just 100.
Yeah.
Every month just open the account, you put it 100 loans.
Yeah.
Just put on the no more nothing they do to just put on the say that pikin 25. Papa was married. They say yeah, now you get an account today.
Yeah.
Because as long as by the time 15, take the money, invest in treasury bill.
Yeah.
It increase.
Yeah.
It is there now. Yeah, adding it. So by the time they married, you need to go again to your bank account. And that is how your retirement becomes good. Because now saying 30,000-40,000 if you don't come off for go per married. You be don't keep her.
Yeah.
They're not already.
Yeah.
So we have to savings because we don't deal with the aspect. So, but why like waiting and talk just no more? What Mrs. Speed talk? You know, Mrs. said they talk about it's so important for make you understand. So we're not just something feel say this is a very nice show. It's so sweet. It's so this. This is reality.
Exactly.
Okay, this is reality, and it only becomes a reality when you decide for make and so. So when you decide for make a reality, now that's when it becomes a reality.
Yeah.
But some of we are not so might not take it seriously because you say and say, oh come on, but I take the car loan. Okay, we hold in a bank, borrow go for cam. Yeah, so now I talk the word borrow for talk cam. So you know to borrow and we learn no explain. So when now in a bank, you know say borrow go for cam. So they have up a borrow. So which means any carry you want for bit systems.
Yeah.
Because you know say you get forget another way. So now make we spend carelessly na there. You dey spend, you know, anyhow. But we're gonna contribute say system structure day. Where you know say now one grand, they say 1 grand, now one grand. You know, now paper no more they see 10 months done. You may know the risk and self study after don't get after touch bar.
Yeah.
You know
It's
risk
true.
Yeah, true.
You know risk. So please. So I believe some of them saying they make we all too casual,
Yeah.
too
Because we're
relaxed.
allowing
We all know they
whatever's
take that
happening.
kind of
Yeah.
serious because you know these are wonderful programs for create an impact in the country.
yeah.
If I show forth now people in life, say,
Yeah.
okay, I don't hear it. The next thing is I take an action.
take it.
Exactly.
I take an action. And the action is right now. Where you are, start writing. What if start with today, per day.
Today, yeah.
You develop
Which
now.
are the
Listen,
expenses?
it is a daily budget that leads to a weekly. Weekly that leads to monthly. Monthly that leads to annually. That is short term. And that's yearly budget. Now they lead to now the medium term in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, in the next 15 years.
Yeah.
For the day, how much you spend? Very important make you know for the day. Like today, so I know I can pass 100 loans. So
we don't tell you
like me, buy your body with
What's the buy your body back? Ebra.
I say, hey, my I don't know. So I don't know we will talk. So it don't work.
If you're just joining the show, this is the Brunch here on Radio Fry 97.1 FM. We're talking about financial planning. We don't spend over an hour. They talk about that one day, so we don't open the phone lines them on 088-971-971 for let you be part of the conversation. And would encourage you for say all the different discussions that would get. Let's just take today, Ian. One for see a difference actually. One for know that okay, while I listen to this motivation or like they mentor me enough or then give me tips and ideas. Inside 3 months, I don't see a difference. Inside 6 months, inside 1 year. So we still have the no say like what we they do is very helpful because what can happen at salon. We all have plans and ideas, but in order to actually come to play.
Yeah.
And all these different like support systems that we can come in for for get a better outlook in life. Like we say, the ideas and they sound nice, but we're not actually they take them on board. And then we defend ourselves now the same situation year in, year out. Like there's no change or difference. And it starts from we. And it go all the way up to the bigger picture where you now they look at the entire country and say, boy, what's wrong with we? No, it's us. It's not the governmental system or structures. I'm not saying they don't have issues. Let's put that one aside. Let's focus on ourselves. We have major issues. And financial planning is a major issue. Because most of us don't have stability in our homes or even in our personal goals. We don't have financial, like we don't even know what tomorrow might look like or next week might look like because we're not even thinking far ahead to say, you know what's in, like, okay, I don't meet Mr. Beer today. Usually I can earn 2,000 leons per month, right? Mr. Beer generous enough. Sometimes we get a business idea or he just let me know and give me 1,000. Rather than just say that 1,000 and just waste. If I have a goal in mind, say, then I'll take the money. And it's but we don't do that. And just that little action that you feel like not just you is an actual story for everybody, and it's an actual thing that's happening. That's why Mr. Beer they say, like some of we not a plan financially. So like you get job where they pay you monthly, but you understand say like Mas day, Kona day for get money. So like. You just spend frivolously because you don't actually get an actual plan in your mind. You just go no more. So like today, then come with extra 5,000. Would they get 200 million? Would they get this? That's the end. Then after you spend you finish, you wait for your salary. That's basically what he was explaining. And that's a wrong mentality to have. It affects with integrity. And you know, at Radio Fry, we're always talking to your conscience. We're talking to your conscience to say, not plan around corruption, thief, or all the extra things that where we no say wrong, where we they feel the pinch at the end of the day, but we they contribute because we they do every day you they do but we get the bold mind for sit down and talk say corruption there. No, the corruption has already started from us. It is happening in our homes, it is happening in our jobs, and we need to know how are we contributing to all these issues we are facing in society. And so when we have conversation, not to follow you just can't, you're right, proper planning leads to PPP. They have all these nice quotes. You have all these nice quotes to give us. Not to quote one for no. You see that quote where you sabi, you they implement them is a question. You actually, are you living by this? Is this guiding how you discipline yourself? Mr. Beer mentioned a critical thing, discipline. Some of us don't want to be disciplined. Some of us are not disciplined, but we want all the best things out of life. And it's not possible until you are disciplined. If Mr. Beer has disciplined himself to say, you know what, I'd spend about 300,000 or 200,000, just imagine just on beard or cutting my hair, and he already knows that as an expense, and you can't say, hey Mr. Bia, I don't get this or I don't get phone. Why do you think he will give you the response of myself no gets? You understand? Because he don't plan himself, you know what he gets. But some of you will not the plan. We say we'll go jump at other person in your own budget. But the budget does not cater for you. I'm sorry, because the person don't plan himself. If I take almost money for go buy phone or whatever, it ruins everything. Then it means now if the person they able to give you money in some circumstances, now actually because they're not genuinely earn that money. integrity. They're not actually earn the money.
Yeah.
Because if they were genuinely earning the money, they would think twice about giving you that money. For just go buy laptop, for just go buy phone, they go ask you. You don't get any business idea where I go able help you with. Then we don't invest now. You go to make money. Then you go buy your phone.
Yeah,
because that's what will come out of the person's mouth, and that will let you know that person has integrity. But if you go to the post, you just spend. All what we have just discussed about corruption, they are part of it, and you are part of it because you want to gain from that corruption. But anyway, we'll get the phone lines open on 088-971-971 for let Yusuf be part of the conversation. You can call with direct call, WhatsApp call, go under with Facebook page. Leave a message or a comment or share your own thoughts. But like we say, whilst we wait for Ona call, we make sure we talk about other things, and one for lead now into like thinking about the future, because a lot of people live in the now moment. They spend now and not think about anything to do with later. And when you think about the future, it has different parts. You have the retirement part, you have investment parts, you have emergencies that do come up, and people don't plan for those things. And then when it does happen, they feel like it was unexpected. No, you should have expected that something like this is definitely going to come up. And for the majority of the population, like we said and a couple of conversations back, we're all young. It's a youthful population. If we talk now, we all there's no gap. There's no gap. Like over 70% of us are in that youthful age. So now 70% of us have not even planned our retirement. The one way they say first for paying nasty is a problem. We go get job when I say get for cut nasty. No.
You forget it for you.
I don't want like cut and please I beg I need that money there. Or if they say pay tax or no please I need that money there. So like we're not even to consider retirement or even little things like you said if I save 200,000 for like 4 years or 5 years as a student, as a student, that's a whole bunch of money that can lead me to like at least 20 million over a course of that kind of period. That 20 million, if I'm heading to retirement, what would 20 million do for me? Will I buy land? After I don't buy land, I will do farming or something. I will begin for bill. If I begin for bill, I will rent one part, midday one part. Consider, but most of us just day no more in the now. Because we also they use Bible verses like you don't know what's tomorrow. So they'll rather just spend
then a daily bread
and eat.
We pray for daily bread.
That's us.
So the Lord will provide.
We get lines upon lines, but actually with life, yes, those things do exist. God does talk about those things, but he also talks about, lifetime goals and plans, because if not, you don't have a way to sustain yourself. If I'm only living in the now moment, if something terrible happens in 5 years' time, or the economy goes, I don't even know. If I've been saving, like you said to me, 200,000 a week or a day. If the economy goes sour, I already know I have a savings of 15 million, 20 million. Now I'm going to start thinking like, okay, how do I double that up? Because right now the economy is not looking very good. And I still need that 20 million to sit as an investment for whatever else I want to do. So I don't want economy to have an issue, then I waste all the 20 million and then I'm back to square one.
Exactly.
So I want to deliberate small on some of those things, because those are conscious thinking and deliberate thinking, and it's all part of the discipline that you're explaining, that people don't put themselves in to say like, I want to deliberately think about this. I want to make a deliberate action that I'm going to do this because the reward is going to be this or the outcome is going to be this.
So just for what you don't say, I know nobody feel like I'm too little. Like when you talk about college students, and I remember saying I opened my first account where I be the year two. Not to me daddy forced me, not to nobody forced me, just conscious effort. And even though I made daddy money, but not basically give me for open account. And for college, they get the student account, so they open account.
The banks are all over.
The bank, And I remember say when my daddy died, that was the money I was surviving from, because
so you see,
nasi to come now, begin doing a stipend by months. It's a process. So, but if you don't already get a saving, you already get side for start. And I remember say, before I come now law school, I remember say, they sent for me money, but it was 1 year gap. And as you say, put money in a bank. They go for the day forever. And I get for me and woman, I get for the leave, the things that come by. So I take that money, I begin buy products from Shein, begin sell and put them back in the bank. So till at the Carlos Square, I'm not basically suffer, like, even though maybe they take care of me. So young ladies then they out there where if they may get that money, $600, they for don't use and spend
expensive Brazilian wig.
Spend
you finish.
Then 10K now I make alter with the grumble because sometimes there are times where they kind of life people step in to help.
Yeah,
but when they don't step in for help now, waiting are you project like goals that they not get goal apart from wearing expensive things, get expensive phone. Then it turn out they get the phone. Then money they come off from the phone. Like there's nothing coming out from there. So as we don't say, like for me we do conscious effort for spend money then wisely. Thank you for coming get forget sus. Trust me. And when they get answer, if they ask why be they activate for boku sus or expensive sus, why be they activate for expensive phone? Now you don't get the phone like waiting now. Okay. Now you don't get iPhone 16. Waiting now. Nothing else. But putting priorities sideways not even no need for be priority at that moment. That's where we get or where we make the mistakes. So as you were saying, how like if they talk about bearer bonds, like most people don't know about that.
Even that,
most people don't know how to invest their money. We will get money put in a bank, but majority of Sierra Leoneans now for go in a bank pool, go in a bank put
don't deduct.
Because I think most people they salary in a bank they go. So they don't get business with the bank, they don't know.
Some man as the salary alright, they go deduct all.
It just left money for me to not close the account. So the only money
not so in the left and the bank they say this one this not touch channel we own this.
As it's not how they close the account. So I feel like give us some investment ideas where people are not know about the opportunities out there because a lot of people don't. Honest, it's not a fault of theirs. Maybe they just not get no idea how to invest their money.
Yeah, so one way you invest your money, I'm glad the word is your money.
Yeah,
so now your money they invest into person money they invest.
Sure.
Okay. So just like we don't start with them for the young people, like we see nobody not the way small. Look at the story, so inspiring. At that age, you're able to get the idea saying if I go open an account. So you're out there, you get for no but not an exception. If Mary can do it, you can do more than that. So you just assuming if Mary don't get the idea say for the save per month or per week, I believe say for don't get more than that. So just imagine now you in a position, maybe this first year or maybe the second year, the third year, it's not late. Then because some man I know some picking. Like as the one they really really get them. Some of they gonna launch per day like 100 per day. When me what that's
lunch
now me daily expense
that's lunch, transportation,
everything. So now they get 100 euros. And me to know say that age younger me try me they go iPad. Congo market today. Now since those will take class, there is no way I will pay transport. I will stroll, no go see waka. And I will stroll again to iPad for my Sleffies fellowship after class. So and then by the time I pass inside Kintom, I don't claim. We don't reach Lolland, so don't claim deal. So we are there. At the end of the day, we are there. We get a fellowship. We move on. So because that was me, because it not be day in fact. So now so you will be say a day now you get them. Do you are big? Begin save small. Open the bank account. Now they are the starting point. Open the bank account. Begin make a decision. Say 100 loans per month. Now they keep. Now just imagine now 100 loans. I try to get some. Just anything they give 100. Anything they give 100 loans for the week. Just pull the 20 loans. You keep them. Let's say if now 5 weeks, or let's say 25 by 4, you give 100 loans. So eat 75 loans. Now me give you now. Take a eat. The 25, keep them. When 1 week reach 100, and not small. 100 loans is not small for putting a bank.
Yeah, it's not.
Take take your deposit slip, put on the. By the time you go 6 months and 600 loans, by the time you go 1 year.
1.2.
That money don't go 1.2. So now so they continue for increase. So then the other year you go begin think say it's time like say a person can save past 25 loans per week. Why not go they eat 50? I left 50. Now the 1.2
because you don't even be simple in yourself.
And then when you pull him money, sometimes now, for example, you know, I put an image just no more so. If you money not reach for buy treasury bill, make it tell and say do civilize black markets. change the money to dollar. Observe the exchange rate. People they do na street. In fact, if you're a mature person, all for the old too much loans that use, it don't make any sense. All loans for operational things. Change them. Do business. And so about now 90 full money they do na streets now. Then they go to Dundee. So today if the exchange rate can to 24,000 for 24. If it can down to 20 trillions, then they buy dollar 20 trillions. Less up, Where you go 24, all my one time. They sell. So they are making, just imagine possible by $100 or $200. They're making like how many millions out of just one sale.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that interest don't get so on top. Where be saying, for don't get that interest. So I can tell and say, change the money to dollar, all on a hand. Observe the market.
Yeah.
Where you go down, you change. Wake up to your favor, you change.
Yeah.
That's another civilized way to do that. I'm just about those people now in those corporate world doing all of those things. But for you, be say, for example, you didn't have. And I guarantee a person we do a very good way now, friend. Again, an example now. What I say we do, it be the same people and get money. When Papa die, yes, he will graduate, then he gets money. Once he get that money, then he go buy land. He buy the land after like 1-2 years. Now he sell the land. So now we sell the land in. No, so land business starts. So about begin to land business. Now I'm telling you, he has up to like 5 to 6 lands.
They buy,
sell. Just imagine they go and where inside so they buy and sell. I don't know how God can favor. I go get a very reasonable price. Well, on another side of the story again. So those are all other things. But those if you want to go engage in a highly capital intensive things. So for a startup, some young ladies can decide say, well, me I go to buy and sell. Some dress, some this, the drawers, the spray, the perfume. Ain't not bad. They do them. The way they buy, that interest on top, not just the eater. Find the way they keep them. Then the bank, if you want to invest in treasury bill, the bank they sell treasury bills. Because not to the government they sell to it directly. They sell to the banks. Then they make small commission. Okay, at a lesser rate. Then sell to the public now. Okay, so now so then they do. So they go to BSL. If you see BSL deal with you, it means in our business tycoon. Saying a Dangote in type. Because basically what they happen like now loan them back the axe on agree money, not trust we. But more run the economy. Yes, now they happen so now anything say and see them talk about treasury bills, the government is asking for fund. They want it to that is the safest investment you can do. Because government's not the run away. So you can always get back the money. So now that is the only investment that is risk free. That is the only risk free investment. You can always get it back. So they are the banks are selling it. The FDHL, they are doing that as well. All of the banks, and they sell. So if you don't go up to 10, 15, 20, it may not just did. If you don't get nothing for those at that moment. Investor, tell them say you want bills. Especially if you get current accounts, and they facilitate them for you. They facilitate them for you. That's just one way you can do. And the others, for example, if you're not a person where you get money now, you're not into bills, all of those things. What business are you passionate about? What about agriculture?
Yeah.
You are talking about farming.
Yeah.
What about agriculture? If you are passionate about agriculture, go there and invest into it. Go upline. Goats and Didi, cow and Didi. Just go buy 1 or 2 at a reasonable price. By the time that they reach na free tongue, the cow price, you don't say cow price, get price. Yeah. So because they are so expensive to get. They are so expensive to get. Or you go do a poultry business. So there are so many things you can be here. If you get the right people, who all are African, we all know to Fritonians. We all are apply come out to Canada. So we get auntie, uncle, sister, and then get big landing. They are wasting. If na cassava se make them plant and they will reach for harvest. If that cassava no may focus on, that cassava now they able for turn that to
gari, fufu.
Now I eat this
cassava bread.
Cassava, not a cassava bread. Then get this
bodo.
Not so bodo. That one I don't know if you call them, but then cake they make small bar. They eat and call them. I don't know if na chips.
Oh, okay. Cassava chips.
Yes, exactly. They do that in the back with cassava. So which means it is marketable. So you can move into that direction. And if not the province, just imagine land Didi, the farm Didi. Now for just go give them small money for the upkeep themselves. On those fertilizers and all of those few things. So now watch Didi. Then they take them serious. Invest into those lands so you get.
Well, some of us were lazy, that like even when it comes to like farming, like you don't talk fine ideas. Like idea I talk so, but like to even initiate it has to require some effort from your own side because say you not get auntie or you not get whatever or you get them. you still need for go day, whether it's monthly or whatever, for ensure
Exactly.
savings. Sometimes now you may get for the family.
If you want to let business spoil quick, put in a family and a left.
So now you may get for
true.
Yeah.
It's something where they happen like we normal like
because nothing that is nothing commodity.
Not just enjoy yourself, and they don't know how they suffer for getting money.
Exactly.
So you get for make sure say you reach there, you monitor them.
Yeah.
You know that business. Now they do one for you. Open. In fact, as they do, and they make sure say you open your business account.
Yeah.
Once when they sell, you can put it whatever.
Yeah.
So that and then there's some man they will be say then get keke they run for them. If you want to start a business, capital something. Of course, the only challenge can be forget a credible young person.
Yeah.
But if you get person with credible, you work the earn per month, you buy one keke, you will get time, you get and the person is serious. It's well minded. That money, just open your account. Tell us not can give me the money. For avoid temptation for it.
Yeah.
Where did they done? We don't write that me 200 forgive me, go put in a bank. Yeah, the account number.
Yeah.
So now 200 they give per day. 200 times 5 days. Now 1,000 you get so every week. Now you get. So that is also another way you can if you get the money, they say around now 70 to 80,000, buy them, put on a street. By the time make the one reproduce itself.
Another.
The one reproduce another. By the time you get 2-3 keke, you'll be able to think about, okay, can I do a taxi or can I do a bus or can I do a puda? Maybe your target can now be, okay, can I just focus on the schools? Look at the amount of people who do the clean. There is struggle for get access for transportation. The buses are not enough. So what about you just scouts? You say you own bus, you own puda. Now for just school picking them. So you don't need for run 20. You don't need for run 224 hours.
Yeah, you get time. Morning.
In fact, from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. That is when you. To 8 a.m.
Yeah.
That is when you are running.
They go back 12.
If you get 4 5, just imagine how many people get all left. Now almost they pay 5 loans. Council cost 4 loans for picking. How many of them want to go into that particular car? By the time they say, they don't know say, oh. Mary, this you don't put on this. Mary's now Mary card. You get one in Wellington, one at Calbaton, one here. What they're gonna directly at the school location. You can even increase the price from 4,000 to 6,000. 2 loans. If they're going to go up in a Kinton and 5 of a pay, they say 6 loans, but they go to book. That is how it can work. And then from there you can start to say, okay, let's have a bus, and then you can move into that particular trajectory.
I love some of the ideas that you're sharing because it requires actually thinking, like you said, where you started from. You therefore think like put and down, like the cassava where you start with for say. Even if not cassava, as low as cassava farming, or even potato if that in
they both can go together.
Now, like waiting Mr. Bia, they say not for just plants the cassava and then what are they do with the cassava? Waiting at some of the produce that are they able to create out of this one product. Some of we not they think that far. Let's just go sell the cassava in a market. Okay, what about if not enough people are buying it in the market, but maybe there's another way. The same product you can resell, like what is saying, cassava chips, fufu, gari. Maybe it requires another extra effort and maybe a little bit more finance just to change the packaging, the packaging or the formation of how it is, so that you're able invest and get that one. But we need for conscious effort. And then it talk about the school bus. Those are simple things. Like we all complain about transportation and so many different things, but we're not being innovative and creative in how the same bus you're running, the bus already exists. Like Mr. Bia say, it already exists.
Forget your market segments.
You're just thinking,
you focusing on?
You're re-strategizing how you're using your time, energy, effort, and then the outcome way they get. That one they able help now for say, see why would they run as regular bus for just commercial transportation? I just disable again. But why don't turn into school picking waiting? Now like 4 times with
and the repairs and maintenance costs don't reduce because from 10 o'clock you get for wait around 12. When school come out, they go home, you get for go left them, you get for wait back around even in the evening hours.
Exactly.
So
you
those
strategize.
And the other thing we be talking kind of in mind, we get so many people out there going to tailoring. This in
fashion designing,
in TVET things, makeup, all of those few things, the tailoring at one side we get massive money. Because everybody want to put on something new because everybody want to feel good. And which is not bad. which is not bad.
Yeah.
So, but the challenge in that area is the fact that people then just they eat the money. They know they take the money and invest that into the business, and then for make the business go.
Yeah.
So if you get that skill,
the same 5
so
years.
Exactly 5 years,
No
nothing changes, no difference.
The chair will be broke is still there.
And how
no
and
new
they are
machine.
making serious money. So
Yeah.
what are you doing with the money?
Yeah.
What are you really doing with the money? So yes, some of that way auntie, uncle, and mama, then who they say, okay, now they use for pay fees, not take and pay fees, not to alter the pay fees. Me, you know that it's not to alter the pay fees. No, you get not to alter not to alter not for itself now also. No. Okay, so find way for the sacrifice for save some amount, keep some. Like now can do that ususu every day. You get a market to money. They take the money, then give us your susu. Take the money, give us your susu. Then when you don't take all the money, what do they do? Then they go buy clothes.
They actually get plans. Say this clothes that they put this money for.
Then they go now. Some man they save just more for go enjoy the Christmas.
Yeah,
that is not a good goal. Your goal must bring income to your pocket.
Yeah,
your goal must not be taking financial goal, not to take money outside of your pocket too. Yeah. If you come with something inside. For example, if you buy fine chair, you use it for 2-3 years. That chair, if you sell it, they get money back.
Yeah.
So it is not bad to do that.
Yeah.
So I've watched a couple of videos where it says that's the difference between someone being rich and wealthy. The wealthy always understands that it has to it has to multiply. So no matter what I'm doing, not to just the expense, not to in me focus. Now actually how the double weight I get increased. So that's why like a couple of shows back we were talking about. Okay, Elon Musk is the richest person in the world, and you go ask like, what's he want to do again?
What's he again? You want?
He's a wealthy guy. He's not just rich.
In.
Exactly. So he's not just thinking about why I make this money if I just can't spend. No, that's not what he's thinking. He's thinking about investment and turnover, like over and over and over until he die, basically. But again, for invest on different things because you get different ideas. But we are not doing that for our own earning money. Like you said, it's always to spend. And when the moment it's to spend, it's not. You're no longer on the path to generating wealth. You're only like. It cuts off there.
As a person wey be say a bill fines. I go rent and I can't rent.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with but there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
Now if they get money from the host, then maybe the host they get themselves now less.
In fact now that host they pay the host rent. Then if they get like around let's say like imagine high, like around 6, like that money they pay us would say like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Now they get a savings, like could the balance of the left on top.
After I don't pay rent,
They getting house, comfortable, duplex, up, down, well furnished.
Which are they go sleep like hotel for?
Rented 2 rooms and parlor, self-contained everything. They pay basic.
But see, some of us don't think
and
about
then
that
person with the leverage, we get the money.
We get the money.
Don't go rent in your place where you below now 4 rooms and parlor, self-contained. And then pay how many thousands of dollars. So now they say, because the idea was, what's the sense we make for me? I can live here now.
Thank you.
I can occupy this place. It makes sense. I will not be paying rent. But you want to compare paying rent and then living here, the income we go get out of them. And high cable for, address a lot of expenses at the end of the year. So again, at times think about it. Get hosting.
Yeah, exactly. Me, I knew somebody like that. That's exactly what he did. And within like 5-10 years, he already don't get almost like properties there.
That's the easiest way.
He's living a simple and comfortable life. You know, they try to be all wow and everything like that. That's not his aim.
Yeah.
So whatever, like you're saying, he's earning, he's taking it by another land, build, rent that one, then take it do like that. And so now he's like tycoon. Nasalono. Nasalono. That's the guy, like when you check his bank account, that guy is earning like 200,000 a year.
For rent.
For rent,
yes.
But it was an investment. If you don't, they make all this while for contributing.
And it not just save the money. It's not for us to think about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now me really emphasize like what they say. Think about it.
Yeah.
Think. Financial planning get for do it now a mental process. Now you mind, now they at work.
Yeah.
So you get for be you mind and they play around. So not so wishful thinking. Now correct.
I wish
thinking.
I get
like
5
I wish I get if I
money
get 5
So make the wish a reality now by sitting down, cut on the expenses, save more, and then now take that savings and do something with it. If business entrepreneur is about providing solution. Look for a problem around the community, around your area, around your vicinity, and provide a solution to it.
Yeah.
Once you're providing solution, you're adding value.
Yeah,
and it is value that brings in money into the pockets.
yeah.
People are always willing to pay for what they love.
Yeah,
Sure, indeed. Una don't make we don't talk for like literally 2 hours. Yeah, una not call we what? Listen, I think they enjoy the conversation too much. So say una the land
right now.
Yeah, but anyway, we still get messages them on Facebook. We want for read. We get 5 more minutes left to the end of the show. And if you still want for call, we get enough time for like maybe 2 callers, but like maybe 1. It depends how long the person want for talk. It go really nice for get at least 1 listener for calling and share, what you don't learn today. And if you actually get for take them on board, some of the tips that were Mr. Beer and Don Giwi for think about. I mean, this last part of the conversation, I'm sure it's made you think a lot. Like it'll make you reconsider that these things are actually possible. And just time. Yeah. Time, effort, sacrifice, energy, all these different things, being deliberate, making a plan or a goal. That's all I have to do. And in time, these are some of the outcomes then where I go benefits from or
I'll get one example I can give concerning myself. I have a bike.
Okay.
So I decided to use that bike. Come here, my wife who married. So my mommy called me, said, "But why you not get a car? The car is preferable." And I said, "Now we too." Me and my wife no more. We need a car. You think so? We need her. Yes. So then they look at in a lecture. Therefore, go to campus. You begin to see you. I said, but bike faster.
Okay.
Cheaper, fuel, save cost, everything. Now we 2. So me think say if we don't be 3, 4, then there comes the need.
Yeah. So that's fair now in transportation.
Yeah. So there comes in it. So it all depends. Yeah. I'll take that bike, I'll go to the campus, I'll park the class.
Like you said, when you're in the class, who cares how you came?
So you see, those they are hard decisions, but you will enjoy them. In fact, by the time the madam they grip me fine behind the back.
If
I'm staring at home.
So
you make me by riding the better.
With a change mode. Me and Mr. Pete were changing the mode.
No, you cannot go to bike now. You don't pass bike.
No, na level you don't go up.
When you go up, you can't again. So as they progress. Yeah, exactly.
So I will read the comments them on Facebook. We get a comment from Khadija to Koroma. She says, "Watching from Sweden with my family." Oh, you're making us blush. Khadija too. She says, good morning. And we have Amara Barcelona that says, "Good morning all. Of course, it's good to plan. Not only financial, in fact, but the whole life of everyone has to be properly planned for a successful future." Yeah, and the future is not just for you, it's for the entire country, by the way, or even globally as well. We also have comment from Sia Kema Bia. Mrs. Bia! Thank you so much, Mrs. Bia, for sending in your comment. She says, "Good morning all. The session has been really educative and refreshing. Taking note of the fact that in planning, you want to prioritize your priorities. Making sure you own, build, and grow your own income. Not neglecting the fact that you have to work on strict budgeting if you are to grow financially. Thank you, my darling husband." Aww.
Thank you.
We'll continue to read our comments. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. This is Emeka again from Brookfield.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to say thank you for the wonderful teaching. I learned a lot throughout the conversation. Thank you so much to our guests for today. You guys are really giving us wisdom. The only thing, I feel like you did not say anything really about what I believe the true problems. The true problem is right now we have like serious issues with price rise in Sierra Leone consistently, and it's causing havoc in our lives. I did not hear anything really relating to how we can solve that issue.
All right. Thank you so much for your comments and for joining the show. I'll go say we touch base on a little bit, although that wasn't the topic of discussion.
Yeah.
Because we say you get for plan for the unexpected. Like if the economy go...
You back go.
You know that whistle? We did that whistle, and then that means that you have to plan for yourself. So you should anticipate if things are to go wrong.
Yeah.
We've had conversations on that previously on Radio Fry. If you don't do that, then you end up in chaos, basically. But if everything is going well now is the time to now start saving for a rainy day. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
Emergency or rainy day when things are not going so well, so that if those things happen, you can still survive by the means. Again, that wasn't the topic of discussion. If we did tap into that conversation, it would escalate things to another level because a lot of people just call and complain about fail prices or whatever prices. I mean, we all have complaints about that. But at the end of the day, what income are we generating to ensure that we stay? Yeah, because the rest of the world, this is not just Sierra Leone. And prices are going up. It's the rest of the world. And if you keep complaining, then I'm sorry, you're not going to survive.
Plan.
Because
so that is why
economy
you need
changes all the time. Exactly.
To help you to bring stability into your life.
Exactly.
In the midst
of all those
of
various
all of
rising and falling. Yeah.
And just so that the person can to add to that, planning is not just I'm planning at the start of the month. That's it. You have to be flexible.
Yeah.
You have to be reviewing it, especially when expectations are not happening. Things are not happening according to expectations. So you always have to go back. That is why plan is not a one stage activity. You continue to plan even till the year, till the month they done. You don't plan, you watch out, the plan, it don't change back up. I like football match. You see the coaches start with 4-4-2. By the time you go, you see say, the 4-4-2 look at work. You go 4-3-3. By the time you watch 4-2-3-1, the same
game.
Exactly. So that's just it. So you continue to review and then you watch.
So we have another comment from Augustine Moon. It says, it feels like the easiest strategy is to just buy dollar and
for you.
But seriously, investing in Sierra Leone has great potential, whether in agriculture or local businesses. The key is understanding the risks and making informed decision. People just go, ask questions.
Every business has a risk. So try to know the risks around that. One risk can be, because of course you have the natural side of things. One basic risk can be, say, you possibly put the business time, it can just mishandle everything.
Exactly. Another risk, when one of our guests that came the other day, he had money in his hand, similarly to what she's explained about the dollar. He went and exchanged the money and it was fake money.
So you have to be
that's
sure.
Another risk.
So you have to really be sure.
So he really felt that one.
I have like up to 4 people that are changing dollars. And they deal with one person. So.
Me no can sabi. And we have another one from Ibrahim T. I'm sorry for not calling today due to unavailable situation.
Aww.
I followed you through my radio. I love the topic and it's educative. Financial planning
is good.
Yeah. I enjoy studying economics as a module when I was in secondary school level. I love you all. Thank you so much.
You too.
And we have from F Mans. He says, I just wanted to express my appreciation for the incredible work you do in bringing positivity, awareness, and insight to the public. Your show plays a vital role in shaping the country's economy and advancing journalism. A special mention to you. Whose talent, passion, and dedication to educating people to this program. Thank you for all your hard work, and I wish you a continued success in making such a meaningful impact.
Aww.
Thank you, Mr. F.
Mr. F. Mans.
Once Ricard. I think that's all the comments we have for today, and we are almost just 1 minute. We are almost at the end of today's program, and I just want Mr. Bear to just give person just one word, may go
encourage them.
Encourage her. Say you go fi say art, but just start for plan. So just any one word.
Plan.
Financial planning.
Plan today. Starts today. Starts today. And after you've written, no matter how bad it is, just start.
Yeah.
Okay, just start, and there is always a place for you to start.
Yeah.
And don't expect instant results that should be perfect. No, especially when you make that budget, to stick to that budget.
Yeah.
No. There will be times when compromise will come. Make the compromise. You are moving.
Yeah.
And gradually you become perfect. Okay, so plan, and don't just plan and leave the plan. Let that plan be a reality by making sure that you implement what you have planned. I think that will take you far.
Thank you so much, Mr. Beer. We've had a lovely time with you in our studio. It has been fun. He's made us laugh. He's given us so many tips in life, some very, very serious things for us to think about and consider. And we hope that you've enjoyed the conversation. And this is chapter 19 or 20, chapter 19. And we hope that, today in your journal, when you're writing, it's all about financial planning, like Mr. Beer says. Today, write everything where you did spend money pan and then start there for see how you did able plan your life better and create more stability in your life. We have been your wonderful host. My name is Brigitte Dawson.
And my name is Kome Koma.
Yes, and we hope you have a blessed and wonderful day.